Hello, everybody, and welcome to the test. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what channel it's going to go on. I don't know if it's going on Stylish Thought, Stylish Vlog, or Stylish Horror, because technically it's applicable to all of them. Now, I don't know if it's supposed to be a horror game. I literally just got it, and it is extremely loud in my ears, by the way. Hold on. Okay. Apparently, it just asked you a series of questions. I was watching a little bit of it, and then I realized, hey, this would be interesting. So it could go on my vlog channel because like it looks inside. It could go on my gaming channel because it's a game, but it feels like a horror game, so it could go on my horror channel. So now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this experience. You'll be asked a series of questions. You must answer them honestly. I do typically answer things honestly. Answer them with the truth, even that, yep, I answer things really honestly. Okay, we all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie just to hide from yourself? I'm pretty honest. Just answer a long series of questions. What's difficult in self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truth in your mind and life so you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to read your own future here. This will tell you things you already know but don't necessarily know that you know. I need to check if my microphone's working. It is. Great. So as long as you answer the private questions are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock part of the mind you do not have natural access to. This isn't psychic. This is a personality test. This is simply nature. This is you. This is your mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind. Answer the questions with simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer the question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to sit back, relax, enjoy the experience. I'm gonna go get coffee here soon. And provided you're a willing participant, we'll be unlocking substantial information today. Here we go. Would you be alright with living alone forever? Yes. Now, I know that's counterintuitive, but I would be no. I'm gonna say no. Wow, that is so loud. Yeah, that's I'm gonna turn down the audio for you guys. No, because I would be like, oh, well, I can just watch Netflix and just be myself, right? And just do things that I want to do. But also, everything that I want to do requires someone else on the other side doing something for me to do what I want to do. So I'm gonna say no. Do you like the color blue more than black? Blue more than black? I'm gonna say no. Because, okay, here's my reasoning. I'm always, whenever I wear blue, everyone compliments me. I'm wearing red right now. Purple's my favorite color, but whenever I'm wearing blue, everyone's like, oh, wow, you look great. And I'm like, ah, thanks. But black, I like black more because it's more sleek than blue. So I'm gonna say no. If you found money on the street and you know who it belonged to, would you give back to them? Yes. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? I'm not seeking any answers, so no. Are you afraid of spiders? No. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be... yeah. Would you say that you have a lot of charisma? Today I do, yeah. Or recently I do. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? Okay, story time. Fun fact, when I was a little kid, I was like, man, I wish I could, like, close my eyes and just have time pass, right? Just, like, close my eyes, wake up, and it's a different time. And then someone told me that I was sleeping. So, if I could control it, yes. If I can't, then no. This is all very interesting. Thank you. Did you realize that when the last letter of the previous 5 questions, when put together, spelled the name Satan? No, I did not. Does that make you uncomfortable? No. Do not care. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? No. Are you now wondering what other his? No. Have you been entirely honest with your answers so far? Yeah. Are you afraid of consequences for answering questions dishonestly? Nope. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? No. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? No. Would you consider yourself captivated? No. Ah, that was yes. Crap. No, wait, no, I didn't mean to. Alright, that's fine. Do you consider yourself to be brave? Do I consider myself to be brave? No. Do I consider myself to be braver than those around me? Yes. Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? Okay. See, I want to say yes, but I don't know what average intelligence is, right? And I could be below it, right? I don't know what the average is, but I'm going to say yes. Have you been looking for hidden messages? Nope. Are you wondering which hidden message? Nope. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take or how many questions exist in this? Nope. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? It depends on the situation. I'm patient for people. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. Do most humans annoy you? No. Do you prefer animals to people? Nope. Do you believe in magic? Okay, this is... Okay, depending on who's watching this video, I'm gonna get a text message being like, Jonathan, we need to talk. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna say yes for the particular reason of being that not like Wizards of Waverly Place, like Harry Potter, not like that type of magic, but I think in some way, shape, or form, whether you think it's right to do or not, I think that there is some level of what we would consider to be magic. I'm gonna say yes, but not like, yeah. Do you believe in God or the existence of some higher power? Yes. Do you fear death? No, not at all. Are you attracted to someone whom you're not currently in a relationship with? I mean, soup can. No, I'm not. Did you answer that? Yes, I did. Are you alone? Yes, I am technically alone. Are you sure? Yes. If I told you with utmost certainty that there was someone watching you, would you? No, you're a computer. Have you wondered who I am? You're a doctor with the... Nope. Have you had shivers at any point during the session? No. Do you feel like you're being watched? Well, technically I'm being watched, right? Because I'm recording this video. So you're technically watching me. But do I feel... But, like, I've done this enough, right? To where I don't feel like I'm being stared at. Even though my camera currently has, like, 2 googly eyes. I'm gonna say no. I don't feel like I'm being... No. I mean, I got a giant window right there, but no. Have you considered quitting the session early? Nope. Do you drink water every day? It's lemonade, but it has water in it. I do drink water every day, yeah. To some extent, yes, I do. Do you eat at least once per day, every day? Yes. Do you realize that you missed 7 hidden messages so far? Nope. Do you realize that you just missed another one? Nope. Are you wondering what? Nope. I do not care. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? Nope. Is your favorite number 7? No. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do I agree? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Because people can build things that last longer than us. That is like our legacy. So, no. No, I don't agree. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? No. Oranges can be compared to apples in different ways. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? Nope. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? Yes. You can do anything you can put your mind to. Do you agree? No. Okay, wait. No, hold on. I'm not gonna... Okay. Can you do anything you put your mind to? No. No matter how hard I try, I cannot go into a black hole, right? No matter what. Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? No. I think you need some level of obedience and a bit of freedom, but I don't think it's more important. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Do you agree? Nope, I hated Subnautica. Do you realize that the first letters of the previous 8 questions spelled the phrase I love you? I did not know that. Do you wish to be loved? Who doesn't? DYWTBL. Do you have any addictions? Yes. Video games. Coffee. Music. That's actually an addiction. Coffee is... I haven't drank coffee for like 2 weeks. Video games, I would say, is somewhat of an addiction. Well, no. Okay, I'm answering with 100% certainty music, right? And I do have a couple other things where I could be like, yeah, technically, does it count? So I'm going to say yes. Do you dislike the color pink? No, I love the color pink. Does the color gray seem depressing? Yeah. Yeah. Do you enjoy loud music? Oh, yeah, I do. Do you like to dance? Publicly, no, but I do dance in my my little room here while no one's watching. Would you consider yourself normal? No, not at all. I don't think anyone's normal as a baseline, but also life is such an experience. Can I click on these? Oh, I can. Do you love your parents? Yes. That doesn't mean we can't argue sometimes, but yes, I do love them. Have you ever been lied to? Oh, yeah. Do you get angry often? No, I do not consider myself to get angry. Do you hold grudges? Kind of? No, I'm going to say no. As a general rule, no. No. Have you ever forgiven someone? Yes, all the time. Have I ever lied? Yeah, everyone's lied. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? Yes. Because, like, a flower, flowers have so much variety. I guess if we're talking about, like, a redwood tree. But also, it's just a tree, right? The flowers have so much, like... have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? No. Well, maybe, like, a mammoth. But, like something cool, right? Like, I've thought of, like, wow. Like, I guess I've thought about the animal, not being the animal. So, no. Do you believe you have psychic powers? Okay, this is gonna get into a rant. I'm gonna say no, because I don't believe in, like, psychic powers. But I don't know, deja vu. The whole idea of deja vu. I got a couple of rants about that. Ask me if I'm in one of my streams, I'll answer it. But I'm gonna say no. But deja vu is a little weird. Have you ever seen a ghost? No. Do you dream often? I daydream all the time. I don't dream, but I do daydream. So yes. Do you have nightmares often? No. Last time I had a nightmare was like 3 years ago probably. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? Nope. Do you suffer from depression? Not anymore. Do you exercise often and stay active? No. I do walk up and down stairs all the time because I have to. I want to, but no, I do not. Not right now. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? This is an interesting question because technically I would say yes, but like throughout your lifetime, you get hurt, right? But wounded is a long-lasting thing, and according to my therapist, yeah. Have you ever felt betrayed? Oh yeah. Do you ever feel lost in life? Do you ever feel lost in life? No, not recently. Well, no, I've always kind of had a direction. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? Unfortunately. If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? If I could just push a button, the world go boom. I'm gonna say no. I don't see any benefit of saying yes, right? Do you sometimes dreams of being a hero? Yeah, yep, Iron Man. Have you ever been bullied? Yes, I have. Have you ever bullied someone else? Yes, I also have. Yep. Do you consider yourself to be a dreamer? Well, according to my sticky notes along the wall, yep. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? Oh, yeah. The life is so complicated. Like, you say one thing that is you could say so many things and so many people can be upset but never say anything about it, so you can't fix it, right? So yes, I have unintentionally hurt people. Do you find space fascinating? I wouldn't know if I don't know. What's the difference between being fascinated by it and just knowing about it? I guess I would say yes, technically. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? No. I don't consider myself to be an artist, though I know I'm an artist. Do you consider yourself to be a good friend? Yes. Do you consider yourself to be flawed? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you believe in perfection? Mm-mm. No one's perfect, don't try. Have you ever stolen from someone? Someone? Yeah. Frankie, I'm sorry. I stole like a... Oh, what was it? It was like in like 7th grade. I remember taking something from you, Frankie. Sorry. Yes, I have. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? Would I ever kill someone? Yes, I would. Because under any circumstances, yes. Would I just go out and just kill somebody? No. But like, if it was like, I don't know. If I knew that like killing one person would have an overall cascading effect on everyone else to be better, and I really had a grudge against this one person, even though I don't really hold grudges, I don't know. I'm gonna say yes, because like, I can't imagine myself doing it, and I can't think of a situation where I would do that. But I'm if all the moons align in one thing, right? And like, because like in the future, what if I become the worst person in the world? So I'm gonna say yes. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? No, that would just distract from they wouldn't believe you. Have you ever told your darkest secret to someone? Yes, I have. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about you? I trust everyone to a general point. Yeah. Do you know who I am? No, I have no idea who you are. Are you Cthulhu? Your arms look like Cthulhu. If I appeared right behind you right now, would you scream? Well, yeah. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? No, because I know you're not behind me. Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? Ooh. I don't know, Elliot. Comment down below. Am I? I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I don't consider myself to be a romantic person. I'm gonna say no. Yeah. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Not that I can remember. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? No. Do you look at the ground when you walk? Yes, I do. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Yep. Would you ever shave your head? I've thought about it, yeah. But I'm gonna say no, because I always say no. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? I mean, yes, but also I'm attracted to not muscular. I'm gonna say yes, but also it's both, right? So yeah. Do you ever dance when no one was looking? Yep. Do you trust your best friend entirely? No. I trust everyone to a certain extent, but also I don't trust everyone, if that makes sense. I'm gonna say no. Do you remember your childhood? No. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? If I could get away with it? What does that mean? If I could 100% guarantee nobody knows, the bank would probably get bailed out. I would say yes. But if the bank wouldn't get bailed out, then no. Okay. I'm gonna say yes because if nobody knows, and and the bank is bailed out, which means everyone's money is protected, yes, I would. I would. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? No. Do you ever dream about falling off a cliff? Not recently. Like a long time ago. Naked in public? Nah. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? Not really. Do you enjoy comedic television movies or show? Yeah, they're pretty good. Do you like being the center of attention? No. No, no. Do you feel like someone is always watching you? Yes. Even though, didn't I answer that I felt like no one was watching me? I'm gonna say yes. Have you ever wondered what it'd like to go to space? No. We know what it's like. Your body does not really typically enjoy it, and you grow like 2 inches, and there's processes that you have to do because experiencing no gravity, your body is made to be on Earth. Your body is supposed to be on Earth. So no. No. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? I don't even know what that is, so no. Have you ever punched a nun? That'd be weird. Do you like dogs better than cats? Yes, typically, but I love them both. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? No. I like watching movies more than reading. Are you still wondering why I've asked you to ever punch it? Nope, I moved right on past it. Do you get starstruck easily? No. I have gotten starstruck, but not very easily. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? Yes. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? No. My favorite part would just be like enjoying the people around me. Seriously though, have you ever punched a nun? Like really? Just bam? Right in the face? Nun punch. Falco no. Okay, I was looking for hidden messages. I didn't find any. Did you just laugh? Yeah. Shut up. Did you say what the in your head even though or even allowed? No, I did not actually. I do that in my mind. I do. But no, not to that. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? No, not really. No. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? Nope. I do believe in hell. I don't think I'm going to. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? I do. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable? Not really. No. The topic just doesn't unnerve me at all. So no. Is your mouth maybe. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? No. It doesn't make me profanable. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? Nope. Also, I'm drinking lemonade, so. Are you poor with money management? Technically, yes, but also technically, no. I'm gonna say no. Yes. I'm gonna say yes. For my current situation, yes. Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? No. Do you speak more than one language fluently? Yes. More than one. So English and sign language, that counts. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? Nope. I wish to, though. Do you enjoy coffee? Yes. Do you believe in demons? Yes. Do you believe in angels? Yes. Are you afraid of sharks? No. Do you prefer baths over showers? Yes, even though there's no bath my size around here. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? No. Did you see that shadow move in your room a few moments ago? In my room? No, there's no shadow. It's a pretty well-lit room. Do you ever hear your name being called even when you know no one is calling it? Yes. But it was like no. Cause like in a group of people, I felt like I've heard my name being called. I'm gonna say no. Do things in your home go missing and then often reappear later? Nope. I'm pretty organized. Do you hear footsteps around when you're alone? No. No. You ever hear random knocking noises around you? No. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? Only when I wake up to turn off my alarm. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed in the middle of the night while sleeping? Nope. Do you have any pets? No, not currently. Is your favorite color green? Nope. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yes, a lot of people. If you could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? No. I would not. You ever want to be in prison? Nope. Do you like fishing? I do enjoy fishing, I just can't go with anyone. Do you like hunting? I want to like hunting, but I've never went, so no. Do you like camping? I like the idea of camping. Do you like guns? Yep, I do like guns. Are you getting tired of answering questions? Nope, keep it coming. Eyes with the window that is sold, do you agree? Yes, to a certain extent, yeah. Do you always keep your promises? I try my very best, yeah. Do you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? Yes. Yep. Are you an only child? No, I am not. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? And no. Do you like tattoos? Yes, I do like tattoos. Do you enjoy being high in any form? No. Do you believe you have a soul? Define soul. I believe... Yes. Yeah. Yes. Did you cry this week? No. Are you upset with someone right now? No. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? Nope. I'm a pretty honest person. I don't value. Do you understand how this works yet? Yeah, kind of. Yes. If you answer the questions twice, your truth may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about the time you spend answering them, the combination you answer them in. It's about how many different variables you'd never guess. You understand? Yeah, no, I understood that. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous question you answered? No, but I'm guessing it's coming soon. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself and from anyone else that bothers using this is just a byproduct of its intention, would you believe? What? Okay, the process was planted here for me to learn something about myself, and anyone else that bothers using this is just a byproduct of its intention. Right, so anyone else playing this game as a byproduct because the game was made for me. Ooh, I did not mean to hit my mic, I apologize. I'm gonna say yes. Yes, I'm gonna say yes. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Yeah. Are you afraid of dying alone? No. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? No. I know it's possible. I don't worry about it. Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? Am I always on guard? Yes. Waiting to fend off an attack? No. Do you feel like I know you yet? Yeah, I think you got a pretty good idea. Have you ever heard any strange noises while answering these questions? No. Define strange, because the game has been putting out noises that I don't really care about, but these headphones are pretty, I don't know, dense, right? So I can't really hear so I'm going to say no. I think we have enough information about you. Whether you skip the questions, answer honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or properly understanding, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Seems counterintuitive. Based on what you tell me, this is what I can conclude. Like, you gonna tell me? If anyone has been put in a box in this lifetime, it's you. And that's just isn't a feasible thing to do with someone such as yourself. You are speaking in all types of language. Okay, if anyone has been put in a box in this lifetime, it's you. So you think I've been put in a box. And that just isn't a feasible thing to do with someone. Okay, so you're saying, like, you're put in a box. But you know what? It's impossible for you to be put in a box. I mean, I know I'm fat, but you don't have to... I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying. You don't belong in a box. You belong on a pedestal because you are magnificent. Whether you understand it, realize it, or even accept it. People look at you, and your first thought is negative. You get uncomfortable. They're not looking at you for the reasons you think. They're admiring you. They're even somewhat intimidated. I don't like this anymore. Okay. Okay, hold on. Technically this game is putting me on a pedestal and I immediately get uncomfortable, which is what the game is set. Okay, hold on. And my first thought is yeah, typically. Yeah, it's not, and none of this is wrong so far. You give off such a powerful aura about you that people straight up don't know how to handle your presence. That's been happened before. They can appear even a bit standoffish at times, but that's not because they don't want to know you. They just don't know how to act around you. Okay, I don't know about that last part. They just don't know how to act around me. I don't like this anymore. I don't like the focus. You know, you asked me if I like being focused on. No, oof. You're not like other people. You think it's a problem with you, but it isn't. It's a power to be admired, though it's often misunderstood. Unfortunately, it's often misunderstood even by you. Okay, you can shut up. You can shut up right now. I don't. You know what? No, I'm done with this. Can I? I don't. Okay. Uh, yeah, let's. You need to understand that no matter what you do, not everyone is going to comprehend who you are and what you're capable of, both good and bad. So I am both good and bad. You will, however, find someone who you can open up to completely because they will be that special key to unlock the gate you keep so guarded. Aw. You need to do your best to open up, though. Make yourself a bit more accessible. Give people an opportunity to get to know you. They'd absolutely love what they see and hear. You need to build some confidence or simply fake it. They won't know the difference. Yeah, fake it till you make it. That's a true statement. And I own it. One thing you do need to be careful of, however, is trusting what people say and taking it to heart when it's negative. People who don't like you for whatever reason don't dislike you because there's something wrong with you. You're going to say there's something wrong with them. They dislike you because there's something wrong with them. No one who truly got to know you could ever dislike someone so astonishingly in depth as you. If you don't understand yet, one day very soon you will. I don't like as I'm reading this, I'm going through scenarios in my mind where this has proven true and has been applicable. They'll say that. Your secret word is justice. Remember this word, it will come in handy. Okay. My secret word is justice? Where are we going? You take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we are working on. Don't be afraid. This is an opportunity to be a part of history. This is your chance to be something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your comments. If you do, simply leave your secret word out of your comments and we will not select you. We'll go through all of them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know I've been helping you, and if they aren't yet, just trust me on that. Well, thank you everyone for coming in this extremely weird game. Not weird. I know what it is. It's essentially a game of a personality quiz. But it technically was accurate. Technically, it's not technically wrong. Anyway, I think I'm going to be putting this on my horror channel or my blogging channel. I can't put it on my main channel because there were a couple of questions that, yeah, well, I can cut them out. So if you're seeing this on my main channel, I've cut them out. But if you're not, I've just left them in because I don't care. So have a good day. Keep on thinking.